Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and all hope is not lost. Rickster, thank you so very much. You noticed the bottom of this iron ore patch, which has now been scanned by the radars and has 19 million iron. That's called tasty nice. We might want to get rid of this spider base here and there, but I think they should be killable with our current stuffs. I do have a lot of ammunition, maybe enough, I'm hoping. But in any case, we can go up there and hopefully get those spiders removed. I'm gonna grab some more rails because we're gonna need some. Wow, I don't know if I need that many, but we can always put it in the train. We've got lots of space in the train, which is very nice. I'll keep some on my person. Do I have enough? Let's see, probably I want maybe one more canister of nanobots, and we have 2 canisters of termites, so I think that's okay. I think that's going to be just fine. Alright, and looks like gun turret damage is done. I want to go up this chain until we can basically hopefully improve our damage even more. Alright, let's turn this on manual mode, because I want to go, and we're going to improve our rail system, and we're going to go north from here. Let me take off this, the electrical grid. Basically, we're going to make a T-junction here, and then go north to this lovely oil patch, or not oil. I have oil on the brain. Clearly, I want oil, and it will be coming very shortly, but not yet. We need to go get the iron first. We're going to get iron. We want iron. All right, let's stop a little bit short of the end here, we're going to want to turn left. Okay, let's get out of the train. And I will go and grab my T-junction blueprint, which is somewhere. It's in my blueprint book, which I shoved in here. There we go. Right, now the T-junction is kind of an interesting thing. I'm going to clear out these trees here. Come on, nanobots, work for me. Yes, good job. Very good job. More. Good. Yes, we'll take you. Thank you very much for your service. Excellent. Good nanobots. The T-junction is kind of funky because if you try to place it with the minimal number of spots, whoopsies, let's get this one, you won't be able to fit the signals. So when you're actually making these curves, make sure that there's enough space for them. It's pretty important. Okay, let's get these trees out of the way. Come on, termites. Termites, go. Good. Right, we don't need all these millions of signals here. We just need a few. And let's get this one off and that one off. And this gives us our nice little rail junction here. As before, we're having our chain signal before it crosses. There is no room here for chain signal. If we get our chain signal in our hand, there's nothing here, so it's got to be at the nearest other point. And this one again has a chain signal before the crossing. And you know what, if you have 2 of these junctions close together, remember to replace your regular rail signals with chain signals. Okay, so we got that. That's really great. Let's move onward then. Go upward and onward. It'll be fine. It'll be just good. Right, let's go and get some straight rails. Oh yes, you probably might be wondering what the heck that is. A 2-lane cross. This is an interesting blueprint that was made, I think, on one of the MMO maps, or the community maps. I think it was community map. And it's pretty interesting. It it's supposed to reduce traffic and have plenty of blocks so that more trains can pass at once. I haven't actually used it in my own game, but it is an interesting design for sure. Okay, let's get this. And let's get some research done. Okay, so that's all the gun turret damage. Is there any more, like, bullet damage? Yeah, let's have it. Let's have it, because we are using bullets. Remember, we're using the AP ammo, which is essentially bullets. Come on, why you not work? I have stuff. Look, guys, just build it. Build it. Go. I don't mind actually having these trees here because, well, sort of. I sort of mind having the trees there. Having to actually scroll out. In fact, what I could do is I could be quite sneaky and just, like, put in places ahead of me. Is there... Well, it's really hard to tell if the train tracks are placed down or not. I feel like it's faster if I walk through, because the bots can go behind me as well in the square. And we can always call the train. Oh god. Wood. Too much wood. That's annoying. Cannot insert straight rail? I don't want you to insert straight rails. I'm already having those. I'm removing, or I'm placing them down. I don't need insertion. Right. And let's go here. I should have made 2 stacks of power poles. That would have been great. There we go. Moving all the raw wood. I'm gonna have to get the train soon so I can put the wood in the train. More bullet damage. Yes, let's go. And these are going to help us with our bonuses. If we look at our bonuses, this is what we have so far. Damage plus 40%, shooting speed plus 50%, which is great. That's very nice. And also, where is the ones? Oh, here we are. Damage plus 60%, and it stacks with the ammo bonuses. So that's always good to have. Oh, this is just miraculously good. Isn't this fantastic? That it is like not covering this iron patch. I'm so pleased. Excellent. Come on, bots. There you go. Doing a good job now. Great. This is fantastic. Right, so where do we want this station? I'm thinking we want this station here-ish. That might be a good spot. Let me go. Oh, wait. Is that a break in the rails down here? Oh, no. Okay. All right, let's go and put down a radar. What's cool is that you can also put radars... Oh, really? Okay. Is this one too close? No, it's okay. What's cool is you can put radars along your train tracks, and you already have the power there. You don't have to string extra lines along there. So that's always nice. All right, we're actually having to get the train. Oh no, now we can call the train because the bots didn't place things as I wanted them to. But it's okay. We're gonna be fine. Going to be just fine. All right, I'm gonna get our train station wherever it is. Where did it go? Here's one. Okay. And we'll call this one A. No, we're not going to call it A. We're going to call it B because it's in a totally different direction than the other one. And I do want my train to come to the correct one. Let's add just a B1. Circuit condition. Go there, please. All right, let's get the termites out so they can clear out some of these trees on this side, at least where the iron deposit is. We do need to kill those biters. It's pretty important that they go bye-bye. Okay, any more? There's the train. Happy days are here again. Oh, whoops, I don't want to... No more, no more. It's okay, it's okay. Manual mode. Let's drive this one up a little bit so that the materials are just closer to us. Okay. We'll hop out. I'm going to put the wood... Oh my god. Wood in the back section here. And the stone. Oh my god, so much wood and stone. It's annoying. I don't know if I even want to use grenades anymore. I'm going to put the grenades in there for now. And I can also put part of the train tracks in here. Like maybe half, a quarter. Half of a half. Right, these require blue science. What else? We got laser turrets. Oh, bullet shooting speed 4. Yeah, we'll take that. We also should start getting energy shields. Oh, and flamethrowers. Of course, we can't actually do anything with flamethrowers until we have oil production going. So we don't have that at the moment. Let's just walk through this deposit and make sure it's cleared of trees. Get all of that sorted out. Come on, trees. Go bye-bye. We don't want you here. No. Oh my god, look at all this lakiness. That's kind of funky. I like it, but at the same time it's going to be interesting to tap, but it should be okay. We should be just fine. All right. So when I build around a deposit, I usually almost always like to put the train station first. And to do that, I'm going to go to my blueprint book and we're going to find a suitable train station. Now, I still have not decided if I want to offer the train stations or not. Like I said, they are unfinished. So it's kind of like, well, should I not? It's just, yeah. Right, we're going to do station 8 times loading. I don't want it loading from that side, though. I want it from the other side, like that, possibly. Now, there is this one here, which is probably perfect. This is actually perfect. Something like this. So we're going to get ores coming in from the right, and then they're just going to go around the and load into the cars. Oh my goodness. I would like to do a, man, this is a big deposit, right? This is 19 million. I'm going to do 2 of these guys. So I think I'm not going to use that particular blueprint. I have a different one that I think would be better. All right, so what I want to do is let's do our rails out blueprint somewhere. Not here, right here. T-junction, rails out, right? I'm going to put it in a space that's convenient where I don't have to worry about stuff. That looks okay. Maybe here. Boom. Go back to Nanobots. Hello, Nanobots. Thank you very much. Place things. There we go. And that gives us the sort of an area where we know we can connect. So let's see. I think I'm going to do this one. So the way these are, well, I should name them differently. Stop side, and then this is the back side, like this. So with this, we'd want to do this thing. And here we could put a balancer behind it or above it. I think above it is probably going to be the thing. All right, let's just use this. Let's edit this a little bit. I don't want this. We can take this out because there's already a chain signal over here. So I think we can do this one. I think this is a better one. And we're going to make this a semi-smart train stop, right? So we're going to have 2 train stations because this ore patch is, oh no, no, oh God. Okay, so why did I just delete this? I deleted it because it has blue belts, and we're not using blue belts. Right. What do we need else? Let's get laser turrets. Get something. It has blue belts, and we don't need blue belts. I just want to get rid of this, and we're just going to go termites for these guys. I really don't want that extra wood. Don't need it, don't want it, don't care about it at all. Not in the least. Trees die. Pardon me. Sorry about that. I know it's an inconvenience to have your life cut short, but we have needs, right? Okay. Right. Let's use our upgrade planner here to convert all of the things to all of these other things. And yeah, it's even got our splitter, or not our splitter, but our inserter conditions, which is very nice. So we're going to convert this. I love this. I love this feature. It's so beautiful and fantastic. All right, and we're going to get this one as well. We're going to have 2 train stations filling from this patch, mostly because we can. We need it, actually, to get some decent throughput. Also, because we have more than one. Let's move this power pole. We have several points that we need iron, i.e. we've got the smelting for the bus up here, and we have the smelting for green circuits over here. I should label this. Anyone who is asking, all you need to do to make a sign on the thing, in fact, we can delete this, and I'm just going to put green circuits here. You don't have to put a name, but you can put a name and an icon if you wish. So we'll say that green circuits over here, and then here we're going to have steel. And we can put an icon for that. But yeah, you just click on the map and the option is available to you. I didn't really mean to exit that quickly. But yeah, we have bus smelting, and then we... yeah, right. I went beyond my thing. Bus smelting. And we'll put an icon for furnaces, confirm, and then we'll have green circuit smelting here. Circuit smelting here. And we'll put another smelting icon. There we go. We have these areas, and we're going to have another train station down here and possibly another one just for steel. So we're going to have multiple points where we need to get iron. So I feel like it's very, very easily justified to have 2 stations here, especially at this big of a deposit. Right, so you can have that. I need what? Let's get inserters. I don't know if I need those or not. Belts, yes, please. Need a bunch of belts, and I also need a bunch of miners. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to use some circuits in this station to define when the trains can pick stuff up. Oh boy, I'm out of stuff, aren't I? And I need more boxes, and I need more belts. But the good thing is that I can make a loop around this whole system and then get our train out of there, get the building train back home to do what it needs to do. I think, though, I'd like to put down a... let's get our balancer out. Do we have a 16 to 16? We do. We definitely do. I don't like the fractal one. I like Terry's better. Then there's this one. This is a yellow fractal. Oh my goodness, I have so many different things here, don't I? Can we use this? This is this massive one that nobody liked that I used on Tasty Vanilla. I'm not bothered though. Okay, we're going to convert it to red belt for now. I'm going to put it a ways off so we have a chance to get some of these lanes in. Otherwise, there we go. I think that's far enough, probably. This requires a massive amount of materials, though. And certainly blue belts would help us speed up this whole thing. Now these, I'm actually concerned about getting them across here. What I could do is... The troublesome nature of curves is that they can delay the trains. So what I'm going to do is something like this. I think that'll be better. And we do have red belts, and so they can go a longer gap. Basically, I'm talking about the undergrounds going over the tracks. I think this will be fine. This will be just fine. And we'll put the parking down here somewhere. Maybe have at least 6 lanes of parking. All right, we don't need this anymore. So let's get our trains out. Our train book. And most of these blueprints, by the way, are in the Google Drive. It's just the stations that are not. But they are not very difficult to build, guys. They really aren't. They're basically just, you know, inserters 6 per car. And you can check that with the train layout. If you move your mouse over the station, it shows you where the cars stand and how the inserters will interact with them. Let me get a power pole here. There we go. So they don't blink. It's annoying when they blink. But yeah, we have inserters inserting into chests, and then chests are inserting into the train from the chest. Now, why do we do this? Because we have a little bit of a buffer system, and also it's much faster to grab from the chest because the inserter can take the entire stack size it's capable of in one swing. So it's pretty necessary to have the buffer. Otherwise, the trains sit there forever and load. Right, so these are going to easily curve this way. That looks perfect. What else do we want? Laser turret damage 1. No, I want to see, can we get grenade damage? No, maybe a flamethrower is better. Yeah, all right, we'll have that first. Right, so we're going to need more belts, I think. Let me just put these down that we have here, and there's some splitters that can be put in. We're going to need a lot of undergrounds, looks like it, and many more red belts because we still have to put down all the miners. Though we can start that process already, I suppose. Interestingly enough, we do have some ratios for belts. Let's get flamethrower damage because we're going to want to kill that base eventually. Let me get my my little note thing up. All right, so for having For filling a red belt, we can put 51 miners on a single red belt. So we're going to try to do this the best way we can here and not over or underuse the belts because we have 16 lane going out and we'd like to be as full as possible when that happens. So we do have a little bit of red belt. I feel like we could definitely put down the miners to tap this deposit effectively. Now I have a few different mining blueprints. I don't know if they're on the drive. I'll check. Why do we have these? Okay. Right. What I'd like to do is we're going to use this miners with steel power poles, except we're going to use it with red belts. So let's shove this over. Oopsies. And we're going to say, oops, no. We're going to go from yellow to red instead. Okay, oops, I'm clicking the wrong things. I'm clicking, again, the wrong hotkeys. There's so many hotkeys for this game that I often click the wrong one. Right, we need to, let's get rid of this because we don't need it. Here's what I was looking for. There we go. And all of a sudden, it is converted to these. I'm going to try to get several lines going horizontally first. And how do I like to align the miners? I kind of align them on the sides. It's the best way to describe it. And then I trim them if they're too, if it's too much. I usually leave one space gap between them. And then miners like that have very little resources, I just take them up. Or if they can be covered, like this one can cover that square. So we're going to take that one out. This one also has very little that it can mine. This one, I think there's squares that these can't mine, so that's just fine. And this one, 7.4K. Yeah, that's okay. We can do that. But yeah, basically I put them down and then I trim off the edges or the ends where they are. And when we're doing this, okay, let me just get, I want to have this one here. Thank you very much. I usually go from the end that has the most irritating stuff to clear. That one can go there because remember the overlap. Try to use as few miners as possible, basically, here. That one can go there, there, there. Okay. Now, it's okay if we overbuild the miners, because eventually some of the ones on the end are going to run out. This is perfectly normal. So we're going to have approximate numbers on each of these belts. Okay. Thank you very much. We get rid of some of the things here. Does that square have anything? No, it's just kind of an overlap. Right, so let's look. I'm going to take the deconstruction planner and just count. So if I count from the left, we have 30 there. And how many did we say? We want 51 on reds. So here's 57. This is perfect. If I join those 3 lines together, I'm going to have enough for 1 red belt. And the other thing, the other reason that I do this way is because if we said, oh my god, here we have 4 belts, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not going to be full belts, even though they're going to go into this contraption and they're going to limit our throughput because we're not going to be able to add any other belts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lane balance this one. When I get some splitters, oh no. So we're going to have to lane balance this one, combine it, and then lane balance again because, again, there's 2 on one side and 1 on the other. All right, I think it's definitely time that we need to go back to the base and get some more materials. Let's get on our train, go back. We'll ignore the biters for now. We don't have any pollution happening, I don't think. Not yet. Oh man, oh, tasty, nice. There's copper over there. 23 million is all it's scanned. There's actually more copper than that. The meow is real over there. Okay, let's get backward a little bit in this train. Get out the train. Do the research. Yeah, that's fine. Get flamethrower damage. And I want to build a parking lot. Somehow I forgot to build the parking lot. Right. Rails. I got distracted. There we go. Parking structures. Right. We want to have one that ends like this, right? And again, we want to do the chain signals. Could do it like this. I suppose we could do it like this. This is just fine. Chain signals need to be at the front of the train. So we're going to shove this. Well, let's shorten this. We really don't need this too long. We want to make just enough for the belts to go under safely so there's not a whole bunch of thickness for them to go through. Though it's not really an issue now that the belts have longer undergrounds. But anyway, I'm going to do this. Add this here. Get our bots to build all this fun stuff. Hooray. Let's just close Upgrade Planner. There we go. Okay, and here we are. We are going to have station accessibility. Fantastic. All right, bots, go, go, go. But the cool thing is we're going to have a nice little station here with lots of trees around, and it's going to look kind of woodsy, you know, as if we really are going to a mine. Okay. There we go. Take all this stuff out. There we are. Right, so here we are. Fantastic. We just need to, I gotta get rid of some of these trees. Yo. There we go. That's enough, thanks. That's way too many, probably. And we'll get our blueprint book. We need to do a curve first thing. And I'm hoping, oh really, tree? Seriously. Okay. I hope this is enough space to do our rails in. Maybe in, please. Oh, it's exactly enough space. This is wonderful. Okay, cool. Very cool. All right, we're going to have to remove something. Was it the power pole that was in the line or what? I don't know. Does this work? No, I can't see it. I was hoping for the pixelated view. All right, let's get rid of some of the trees so we can actually see what's going on here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Trees, go away. I don't know why that told me that it was like red. Oh, it's actually okay. Maybe there was just a tree underneath. That could have been. Okay, so here we have our chain signal that, remember, allows the train to recalculate the path and choose an open waiting area. And then from there, the chain signals allow them to choose an open station. Okay, let's move this train back so that we can go around the circle and go back to our building train area. Right? Go to building train, please. All right, and let's do the tech while we're waiting. Or, well, it doesn't continue. We might even try combat robotics. That could be fun. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what we need. Okay, there we go. Signals are going. We're going out. Yay! Now we're back on the way back to the base. And we should get there very shortly. Okay. This is such a weird thing for me. I normally have the base train or the building train incorporated as part of stuff, but this time not so much, I guess. Okay, let's get the wood here. And also I'll just empty the stuff from this car. Soon enough, guys, we will have all of these chests with wood and stone and junk. They will be turned into a system for the base that the base can recycle it automatically. Okay, so we need stuff. In fact, we want 2 stacks of splitters, and we want... Okay, we have 2 stacks of these. That's perfect. We want, yeah, enough of those. Some more splitters. Excellent, excellent. What else do we want? Laser turret shooting speed, laser turret damage. Yeah, let's get damage. For when we get laser turrets, which of course is a batteries thing. It's oil, as always. Okay, we probably don't need those rails, but they're not hurting us any. We have lots of miners. We need more. Don't know. We've got our turrets. We might have to go fight biters a little bit later as well. Alright, anything else that I need here? I think we're okay. I could take like a couple more. You know what? I'll just take all the stacks of miners just in case. Or for, they can always be for a future building project when we actually need copper or something like that. Okay, I think we're going to put the miners there. Actually, I can keep half of them, maybe. Oh, and it did that thing again that annoys me. Okay, that's all right. Research. Right, energy shields. Let's go for that. And we were gonna... I'm just gonna put this on manual mode and drive it around. Is that all we needed, by the way? What else did we need? I kind of forgot. Right. Oh, we need chests. I love this ability to look. We need chests and probably power poles. So let's not leave until we get... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. Yeah, that's the problem with having it on manual mode. Oh, my God. That was so stupid. So dumb. Oh, my God. We actually started getting wood in here. Bad, bad thing. There's another way to prevent that happening. You could basically say, aha, we're just going to close the wagon to any more things. But it's kind of a pain to do that on and off anyway, but it's okay. Let's see. We have some power poles. Could certainly refresh our stash. And chests. We need more chests. Oh, 200. Fantastic. I thought, oh, I hope I remembered to up that amount. Right, do we have any... Okay, so in this station, we don't have any filter inserters. Now that probably isn't going to be a problem, but you'd use them for the same reason as other things. Like if you have... Oh, no, I'll show you when we get there. We're going to get there very shortly. All right, let's go. Let's go, go, go. Oh, energy shields are done. Oh my goodness. Everything's getting done. Grenade damage, yay. The funny thing is, by the time you get to grenade damage, you're almost done using grenades. Though I guess we'd still be using them if we weren't using nanobots. So, anyway, it's all good. Okay, we're just gonna go quickly to our outpost. The nights are so dark in Factorio nowadays. Alright, and now we can park this train. And by the way, I do make my parking to have a... Is it 5-car train? I think it's a 5-car train in case you want your building train longer than your regular trains, which I often do. So that's why the difference there. What I want to do is get this way. And I'm going to do something sneaky here. Let's get that out of here. I'm going to copy this and just place it down. And the same thing here. And then I want to copy this one. I'm going to do the whole thing. I could have just copied both pieces, I suppose, but it's okay. Not that bothered about it. And same thing here. I love making tiny little blueprints and then just using them over and over, just to, you know, quicken the pace of workflow here. And I know it's kind of a waste of nanobots because they are quite expensive to make, but that's all right. I mean, we can afford it right now, sort of. When we get iron, we'll be able to afford it. It'll be fine. Okay, and I think for UPS reasons, we should just use long belts like this. So I'm going to grab this here. When you use the undergrounds like this, it helps reduce UPS losses when you have too many belts. And when we're going to have this megabase, since we're going to have a megabase, really? How did I run out of undergrounds already? No. Anyway, I thought it would be good practice just to have these in. Let's get... we can just copy this over. I'm gonna have to go back again to get these things. Oi. There we go. Okay, there we go. Come on, trees. Go by the wayside. It's time. Okay. Nanobots. Go, go, go. Yeah, I probably could have also put undergrounds here as well, but since I'm out of undergrounds, it's like, yeah, not so much. I'll just delete these as well. And then just put regular belts down there, I think. Don't know why I just picked 2 lanes. That was very silly of me. Yeah, I just need much more production, I think, of belts and things and stuffs. I know you're saying, like, what? More production? Yes, more production. That's why you can never build too big. So anyway, it's kind of a funky thing with this game. And no, I'm just short of undergrounds for this whole thing. Oh, the sadness is real and causes suffering here. Explosives, we're going to need that for rocket shooting speed, which is one of the main things we're going to need. Okay, so I think we can actually start joining these, and it'll be all right. There we go. Guess we could do this kind of thing. I want to join this past that area, and we're going to do a like this. Okay, there we go. Boom. All right, so that's one lane that can fit into the first lane here. Boom. Perfect. T. All right. What else we got? Rocketry or landmines? I've never used landmines except in the very beginning of the game, and they weren't that effective when I used them. So we'll see about landmines. I don't think we actually need them, but good to have them for scientific purposes, I suppose. Test them out for fun and amusement. Okay, this one can go there. Take that one off, trim this one off. Get these guys off. This one, yeah, that one has to be there, I think. Okay, and notice I am not I haven't actually hooked these up yet to power, and there's a reason for that, and the reason mostly is that I don't want to be deleting belts and having to delete ore and stuff like that, because it's a pain in the socks generally, because I'll have a bunch of ore in my inventory and I don't want that at the moment. All right, what else? We can do laser turret shooting speed. Yeah, why not? We'll just get some of those things. And let's also check on how big these guys are. Is this 66? Yeah, that's more than enough to go into a single belt for sure. I think we need to put this way. Oh dear. Hold on. Oh my gosh, my brain is just not working backwards. I always do this the forward way. And it's like, whoa, sketty. Right, we want to do that this way. Yeah, I had it going right. Or correctly, I should say. There we are. Well, ish. There we go. And that'll lane balance for any abnormalities, though it looks like it's pretty much on both sides there. Okay. This interestingness, I can put that one, yeah, there we go. Have it feed into the side here, because we don't want to, because if I did this, like this is going to put all of these miners on one side of the belt and one miner on the other side, so we definitely don't want to do that. We want to have space down and then just feed into the side, like for side loading. Okay, next thing. There we go. Get that sorted out. And I think at some point I really want to go vertical with this. So I think we're going to go vertical here. In fact, I can have 2 of these belts going along here, I think, to get this sorted out. Right. I want to have... How many miners is that, I wonder? I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but I'd like it to be kinda-ish close. What we could do with this one is do this. Not that. Definitely not that. Right. Right. Do this. Then this one can have an underground. So basically what's happening here is we'll have half the miners coming on one side of the belt and half on the other. And that, in this case, that would kind of work for this. So... All right, and we'll put the next one down here. Okay, so we have part of this getting done, which is good. I think I'd like to go back and start actually getting this functional, and start. Also, we want to hook up the conditions for the trains. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the base and we'll do the rest of this train station in the next episode. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.